Well, empowered greetings. Glad to be here with you. Today is Thursday, February 23rd, and it's time to turn it up. So I am excited to be here with you. I am your host and coach, Karen, Coach KG Gilliam, in the Pacific Northwest, where it is frigid cold, and we set records for a snowstorm yesterday. So I'm right here where I need to be. Whether we had a snowstorm or not, I'd be here because it's time to turn it up. And I know Facebook and the other social media platforms are letting you know I am live. Come on in. I can't wait to see each and every one of you. When you do come in, would you please do me a favor and let me know who you are and where you're viewing from, where in the country or the world you are viewing from. And you are important. Being here, I am going to diligently add value to you with this personal development session that we call Turn It Up Thursday. Friday Eve, it's almost the weekend. You're going to get there. And so I'm excited to have you here with me today. And if you're joining us for the very first time or you're watching the replay for the very first time, we have been going through Dr. John Maxwell's book, Put Your Dream to the Test. Put your dream to the test. So we're over halfway through the book. It's 10 chapters, and it correlates to the dream test that Dr. Maxwell puts at the beginning of the book. And so if you haven't had an opportunity to take the dream test, I can send the dream test to you. So in the comment section, you just want to say, send me the dream test, and I will do that as quickly as possible, right after the broadcast, as a matter of fact. Those of you that have taken the dream test, you will know to go to number 6 of the test. Chapter 6 is what we're doing today. And chapter 6 is the people question. And so you say, people question, what does that have to do with my dream? It has a lot to do with your dream. So chapter 6 is the people question. And the question is, have I included the people I need to realize my dream? Now, before you even think, well, I don't need people, I can do this by myself. We're going to talk about that. Let go of that you are your best motivator, encourager. I'm going to show you how important it is that you have people in your dream process. And we all started as dreamers. But since we've been going through Dr. Maxwell's book, we are now not just dreamers, we have gone to dream builders. See, dreamers just think about it or just talk about their dream. But dream builders do the steps necessary to make their dreams come true. Well, today we're going to take you to another level. You're going to go from being a dreamer to a dream builder and then a dream caster. So that's because you are going to be in sort of a leadership role. You say, well, wait a minute. How is it that I need a leadership role for my dream? Just hold on. We are about to turn it up. Now, we have said Turn It Up has been almost 2 years now, coming here live on Facebook and now live on YouTube and LinkedIn. And so what we do is help you be the best version of yourself, to be authentically you, using the talents, gifts, and strengths that are that make up you. So we are here so you can not only be your authentic self, but to live your best life. And already I see my dear friend, Miss Martha Jeanette Cambridge from Woodbridge, Virginia. Hello there, Miss Martha. Glad to have you. Miss Martha, whoa, I tell you, you want to watch this lady. You want to watch her because she is 72 years young and she is not letting any grass grow under her feet. She is absolutely beautiful inside and out, and she is learning how she can be authentically herself and live the life of her dreams. She is a dream builder. So she's been with me now for, wow, I know it's been a couple of years. So we were talking this past almost 2 weeks ago now about how we met and everything. And I tell you, she is such a blessing to me. And I just keep wanting to add value to her. But not just her, to as many of you that will come into our space today. So we're going to jump on in. And as I mentioned, the book that we are in is called Put Your Dream to the Test by Dr. John C. Maxwell. And we are in chapter 6, which is the people question. Have I included the people I need to realize my dream? Now, you know what? I forgot to say this in the beginning. Share this. Share the video on your timeline. You can tag people that you believe could benefit from this personal development session. So share it. And while you're here, make sure you're engaged because that's going to help the learning curve when you're engaged, and keep good notes. So if you have something to write with and a piece of paper, or if you're doing it electronically with an iPad or on your computer, just take great notes. And the call to action is to make sure you watch the replay because there could be things that you didn't catch the very first time. And so Dr. Maxwell asked that question. And who is he talking about here? About the people. Have you included the people to help you realize your dream? You don't need everybody. Did you hear me? You don't need everybody. You may want certain people, but they are who you need. Though certain people are who you need. And we'll go into how to determine who do you need to help you realize your dreams. If you look back at the question, and I'm going to grab my book and go back to the test. If you have the book, just go back to the beginning and see that the people question, have I included the people I need to realize my dreams? There are 3 statements with every question in this test. And so the first statement is, I have surrounded myself with people who inspire me and who are honest with me about my strengths and weaknesses. Now, when you look at each one of the statements with every question, you are to put whether it's true or whether it's false. So, how would you answer that? Have you surrounded yourself with people who inspire you and who are honest with you about your strengths and your weaknesses? The second statement for this question is I have recruited people with complementary skills to help me accomplish my dream. Is that true? Have you solicited, asked people to be a part of your dream? And thirdly, the third statement is I have transferred the vision for my dream to others, and they share ownership for it. And you would answer true or false. Now, with any of the questions in Dr. Maxwell's book, in the dream test, if you answer false to any of the statements, in the chapter, like we're about to go through the chapter today, chapter 6, then at the end, you have some success work. So you can turn any of the statements that you said false to into a true. The people question is important because you will be interacting with other people. In my opinion, the right people. You don't need to hang around or interact with everyone when it comes to your dream, because I can guarantee you there are people that are going to want to, as they say, protect you by discouraging you from pursuing your dream. Chris Hodges, who is a pastor and friend of Dr. Maxwell, said, "A dream is a compelling vision you see in your heart that's too big to accomplish without the help of others." Let me say that again. A dream is a compelling vision that you hold in your heart that is so big to accomplish, you have to accomplish with the help of others. So who would you put on your dream team? Who would you put on your dream team? How many of you remember, and I don't remember the year of the Olympics, when the USA basketball team was referred to as the dream team? They had some of the best, the echelon of basketball in the United States, and they made the dream team. So who would you put on your dream team? Now, I personally have had a dream team for quite a while. And when I read Dr. Maxwell's book, I realized that my dream team changed through the course of my development. The faces have changed. Some of the people have gone on to be with the Lord, but I have always had people who are a part of my dream team, and I am careful in who I add to my dream team. Now, you might do the same. So here's part of my list, and Dr. Maxwell in his book wrote out what his dream team was about. So before I share my list, and I'm not going to share my whole list with you, but let me share a couple of the things that Dr. Maxwell said about his dream team. All right, he said, if I can get to the page. All right, this is Dr. Maxwell's dream team. He says, "My team makes me better than I am." He also said that his team multiplies my value to others. He said that his team enables him to do what he does best. And then his team allows him to help others be their best. His team provides him with companionship. And he went on and on. So, who should be on your dream team? And I'm going to share with you some of the things that I said about my team. My team has talents, gifts, and strengths that complement mine. My dream team has vision for themselves. They're just not just buying into my dream. They have vision for themselves, but it adds value to me. My dream team empowers me, and I reciprocate back to them. So those are some of the things that I won't share my whole list, but those are some of the things that I say about my dream team. So for you, who should be on your dream team? And this is what Dr. Maxwell says he has found to be true when it comes to having a dream team. Some people have a dream but no team, so their dream is impossible. If you're trying to do it just on your own, it can be very tasking and nearly impossible for you to accomplish by yourself. He also says he's found it to be true that some people have a dream, but have a bad team. Their dream becomes a nightmare because their team is bad. He also says that some people have a dream and are building a team, and so their dream has potential. And then lastly, he said some people have a dream and a great team. Their dream is inevitable. So when you have a dream and you have a team and you are a dream builder, your dream is inevitable. It's not enough to have a dream. You must also have a dream team. So people recognize this when it comes to sports. And you know, I'm a sports person. We are a sports family. And they realize that, and they look for having the right players for their team to have a winning season, to go on to regional or national recognition. But this also applies to your life. If you want to achieve your dream, you need others willing to come alongside you and work with you. So, I want you to think about any example of a story of anyone that was successful and had a dream. And you will see without a shadow of a doubt that he or she were surrounded by a dream team. Just think about it. What examples can you come up with of people that you know that their dreams came true and they were surrounded by a dream team? Well, the very first one I thought about was Jesus. Jesus had a dream team, the disciples. Now, we know that later on, some members of his dream team were not for him, but he had a dream team. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream team. Anyone who has had success had a dream team. So let's see here. And let me tell you what your dream team will do for you. Well, and I'm speaking from personal experience, not just right from Dr. Maxwell's book. Here's part of my list. My team holds me accountable to what I say. See, I share my dream, my vision with them and what I'm doing, so they hold me accountable to what I say. My dream team is also an extension of me, and I am an extension of them. My dream team has talents, gifts, and strengths that complement mine. And my dream team has vision for themselves that adds value to mine. So, you know me, I love acronym, and Dr. Maxwell had an acronym for Dream Team. So I want to share that with you now. So let's just put on your paper Dream Team, going down vertically, DREAM, add a little space, and then team, TEAM. And this is what he says about Dream Team. D stands for dare to focus on your significance, not simply on your success. These are what dream people of your dream team do. A dream team member will respond to your ideas with respect, not disgust or contempt. E, your dream team members would expect the best. Expect the best. Your dream team members, A, affirm your talents and abilities. And M, your dream team maximize learning and growth opportunity to improve the dream and the dreamer. So that's dream of dream team. Now let's see what he says about team. T, take time to give honest feedback. Your dream team members will give you honest feedback. E, they will encourage you unconditionally and non-judgmentally to help you persevere. That's what a dream team member will do for you. A, accept only excellence, and excellence is not perfection. Let me just make that clear. All right. Hello, Glenda. Welcome, welcome from South California. Glad to have you with us today, Glenda. Also, M of team is make the most of your mistakes and failures. So this is about the people question. So let me now that I've shared that with you, choose your dream team with 3 criteria, because I know you're sitting there wondering, okay, Coach KG, how do I choose my dream team members? So I'm going to give you 3 criteria. 1, you want people who inspire you. You want people who inspire you as a part of your dream team. 2, people who can be honest with you. They're not going to sugarcoat. They're going to be honest, but they are going to do it with respect, and they are not going to judge you. All right? And 3, people whose skills complement yours. Those are the 3 criteria when determining who's going to be on your dream team. Now, I said earlier that when we started this, some of us started as a dreamer. You talked about your dream. Um, not lived your dream. You just talked about it a lot. But then, since we've been going through this, you should now take on the new role of being a dream builder, because if you do not do the work, the dream will not come true. So you don't want to just talk about it. You want to be about it. Walk the talk. But now we are going to another level. We are going to be dream casters to our dream team. And how we do that, Dr. Maxwell talks about it on for those of you that have the book, on page 124. It starts on 124. First of all, you're going to transfer, Dreamcaster, you're going to transfer. This is going to be a transference of the dream logically. And how are you going to do that? People can't believe it if they can't buy into it. So you have to be able to communicate the dream logically, and that is the first step in gaining credibility with your team. So, secondly, you're going to transfer your dream casting now. You're going to transfer the dream emotionally. People buy into the dreamer before they buy into the dream. So you're going to transfer the dream emotionally. They should be able to feel it. They should be able to see it. They should be able to emotionally be connected to you and then the dream. Okay? And then thirdly, you're going to, well, let me back up a little bit. In doing so emotionally, be open, because they have their own perspective, even as you are casting this visually, which is the third area. They have their own perspective, but as long as they have the emotions, maybe they have a perspective that you didn't even consider for your dream. So thirdly is transfer the dream visually. And Dr. Maxwell quoted a novelist by the name of Leo Tolstoy, and said, we should show life neither as it is or ought to be, but only as we see it in our dreams. Basically, you're not talking about how things are now, or you're talking about things from the past. You're talking about the dream of the future, so it can be seen visually. You're basically showing them, your team members, the benefits of the dream. If you are successful in transferring and casting this dream, they will know it. They want to be a part of it. They will serve one another and you, and you'll serve them. They will add value to your team and add value by contributing their creativity. Now, I've got to bring another sports analogy. There was a coach by the name of John Wooden. He was the coach of the basketball team at UCLA. And he refrained from referring to the UCLA Bruins basketball team as my team or as my players. And when he was asked in interviews how did they win the game, he would correct the reporters and say, I didn't win the game. The players did. Our team outscored the opponent. See, Coach Wooden transferred his dream of integrity and excellence to every person on the team. And collectively, the dream of winning, and they won a lot, became a reality. So see, it takes a team to realize a dream. The size of the dream will determine the size of your team. Now, I will tell you, conditions will change. Your dream members may change. I've told you, mine have changed throughout the years. And this is what I have always known. People come into your life for a reason. There was a specific reason why they came into your life at any given time. Secondly, people also come into your life for a season. There is a time. There's no specific amount of time, but for a specific season, they are to be a part of your life. And thirdly, people come into your life for a lifetime. And they may not be in your lifetime for physically. Because see, I have dream team members who have gone on from this life to a better life, but they are still in my life for a lifetime because they deposited within me things that I still do today. How many of you are following me what I'm sharing with you right now? It is vital to be a part of not only a dream by yourself, but have a dream team. And I love the members of my team. I thank them every opportunity I can that they are part of this dream. So I really want to help you to get members of your own dream team. And one way I can do that, and just bear with me for a moment. Let's see. While I present something, I'm going to share my screen, and hopefully you can see what's on my screen. Maybe not. I clicked it, but it's not showing. Okay, it's showing a little bit, and I apologize that I'm not able to share it, but I can do this is I can have you go to this website, www.thesacredceoexperience.com. how stuff really works. And this is a part of being a part of a dream team. PD, Pastor Dan Thomas, and myself we're conducting a challenge starting Monday. And we are going to take those that become a part of the challenge, and you go to that site and you will see everything. You'll see what we're going to cover each and every day. And there is two types of admission. There's general admission and there's the VIP. The VIP admission, you get extra bonuses. One is an additional hour with PD and myself, where you can ask questions, any questions that is burning inside of you right now. And so you can ask questions of us. We will give you answers. We have over 60 years of collective wisdom that we share with you. And we like to say, we are not trying to get anything from you. We are trying to get something to you. We've already have one challenge session under our belt, and we are excited about the additional challenges that we are going to do. So I'm going to leave that there. Write that website down, go check it out, share it with other people, because this coming Monday starts the challenge for 1 hour from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Central Time. So for us on the Pacific and on the West Coast, that's going to be 10 a.m. in the morning. And then for those of you on the East Coast, it's going to be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, each and every day will be posted in the group. There's a private group that where you can see the replay, but it's only up for 24 hours. If you are a part of the VIP admission, you will get a recording of the VIP Q&A session that we have. So that's 5 days of the Q&A, of where people are asking questions and you ask your own questions. So how appropriate that today I shared with you chapter 6 of John Maxwell's book, Put Your Dream to the Test. And it's about building, having the people that help you realize your dream, the people that you need in your life to realize your dream and help your dream to come to reality. So I hope this has helped each and every one of you. And again, thank you so much for being here. Share this video on your timeline if you haven't already. And thank you for your comments. If you haven't taken the dream test, all you need to do in the comment section is say, Coach, please send me the dream test, and I will send it to you right after the broadcast. Then if you have questions about it, then you can reach out to me through Messenger, or you can send me an email at coachkg57, all lowercase, the number 57 at gmail.com. All right. So I want to reiterate what I shared with you about people in your life. Know that some people will come into your life for a reason. Some people will come into your life for a season. But there are also people that will come into your life for a lifetime. Start building your dream team. And you are now gone from dreamer to dream builder. And when you get that dream team, you will be a dream caster. I want to thank you. This is Karen, Coach KG Gilliam from the Pacific Northwest, where it is chilly, to say the least. We have snow, a lot of schools closed, businesses closed, but wherever you are, make it a great day, and we'll see you next week on Turn It Up Thursday. Have a great weekend.